What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. If you do happen to enjoy the video, do me a big favor by leaving a like. It really helps out with the video as well as the channel. Yeah, man. Today's video, we will be reviewing the Figuarts 1.0 Super Saiyan Vegeta. Now, to the ones who came from my main channel, you already seen this when I did unbox it in that unboxing video. But for the ones who didn't, I did pick this figure up for only $50 even on eBay. So it is pre-owned, but as you can tell by the box, it is in really good condition. And yeah, man, I'm not going to do no more talking. With that being said, let's get into it. Jumping into the front of the box. On the left side of the box, we do have the name of the figure itself as well as shfiguarts at the top. We do have a product image of the figure itself on the right side as well as some product logos at the bottom. On the right side of the box, we get a picture of the figure again. We get the name of the figure as well as shfiguarts at the top of the box. On the left side, we do have that same exact product image wrapping from the front all the way around the side. On the back of the box, we got shfiguarts at the top, and we do got some more product images of the figure itself, and that's really about it. Yeah, man, that's gonna do it for the outside of the box. Y'all already know how I feel about these boxes, man. I really like how the older boxes look compared to the newer ones. Everything back then was just way more stylized compared to what we get now, and I really do like how they used to look. But yeah, man, with that being said, let's get into the figure itself. And before I get into the figure, let's take a look at everything it comes with. This figure does come with a stern face looking forward, as well as he does come with a smirking face that looks off to the left, as well as he does come with two sets of key blast hands, one of them being closed palm and the other one being open. And he also does come with a set of gripping hands. Now, I do gotta take a quick second to talk about these faces, man, because I ain't gonna lie, bro, these things do look ridiculous. I'm not saying that they don't look like Vegeta, because if you were to turn this one to the side, you can clearly see that it definitely does, but from other angles, man, they make it look like he had a stroke. For instance, if you were to have it like this or this, it does look like Vegeta, but as soon as you put it like this, the joint just don't look right. Nope. It is the same thing with this one too. When you have it at certain angles, you can see Vegeta in it, but when you have it looking straight on, it just looks super weird. Yeah, man, as far as accessories, I ain't gonna lie, they decent. Like I said, the faces do look weird, and the hands ain't nothing new because we done see them every single time with every other Figuart. Yeah, man, with that being said, let's get into the figure itself. Before I even get into the figure, I am gonna actually face swap this face off of here with the plain face, because this don't just look weird looking off to the side like that. And this is the teeth gritting face. Honestly, what I feel like is the best looking one out of all of them, but it does look super weird looking off to the side with the camera being straight on. So like I said, we are going to go ahead and pop the face on that is looking forward. Yeah, man, before I even say anything, let me just start off by saying this thing did not age well compared to that Piccolo and Goku. I'm not gonna lie, if you were to compare this to a 2.0 Vegeta, which I will be doing in a separate video, it would literally be night and day compared to a 2.0. This thing looks how Bizarro looks to Superman. Let's bring it in for a closer look. Now, I'm not saying there isn't anything positive about the figure, because there definitely is some things on it that I do like, specifically the shading all over it. Now, it's probably not picking up that well on camera, but there's a lot of shading throughout the blue on this thing, and it really highlights the muscle definition itself. I really do like how they made the armor a gloss white instead of a flat white. It makes it look like real armor. I do also like how they had this pearlescent yellow in the hair, because when you do move the figure to certain angles, it does actually make the hair look like it is glowing. Yeah, man, that's really about it for the positives, honestly. The only thing that I see on here that looks normal is the leg, but as far as the rest of the body, it just looks super weird as far as its proportions. Like, I don't know why for the life of me it looks like Vegeta has a diaper on, and on top of that, it looked like he went to a doctor and got a tummy tuck, because why does he have this hourglass shape to his body? Like I said, it just looks super weird to me as far as the proportions, and I'm not really a fan of how the hair looks either. I do prefer the hair on the 2.0 Vegeta figures because it does flare out a little bit more and it gives it a fuller look compared to the hair on this that looks super skinny. Yeah, man, that's gonna do it for paint detail. Now, if I had to rank it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna honestly have to give it like a 4.5 out of 10. Now, I'm not saying that the figure is ugly, but it does look super dated compared to the figures we have now. And yeah, man, I don't really have too much else to say about it. With that being said, let's get into the articulation. Jumping into the articulation, as far as his head going up, we do get about that much going up, which I would say is a really good amount for a Vegeta figure. As far as it going down, it does go down about that much, which again, I would say is a decent amount. He actually doesn't have any type of neck pivot. It is just on a ball joint. His arms do go up about this much on both sides, and I would say that it is normal for any Figuarts Vegeta. He does have a bicep swivel as well as double jointed elbows. He does have pivot in the wrist as well as a swivel. I ain't even gonna lie, for a figure to be this old and the joints still be super tight is just crazy to me. But yeah, man, he does rotate at the waist, but it is super tight, so I'm not gonna push it. He can't really bend forward or back at all. He does actually have some thigh swivel. You can drop the leg down and kick up about that much to the side, so he can do a full split. His leg does drop down to kick up forward about that much. He also does kick back about that much. It really just kicks off to the side for real. He does have double jointed knees. He also does have pivot at the ankle, as well as his foot does drop down about that much. It really don't drop down at all, I ain't even gonna lie. It does go up about that much, which isn't none. It does have a toe joint, and that's really gonna be about it. Hey man, that's pretty much gonna wrap up the review. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I really do now understand why people used to talk crazy about this figure. I ain't even gonna speak on how it looks looks super outdated. The main thing to me is how bad the articulation is, and that's one of the main things people used to complain about when it came to this figure, and it's the same thing with the 2.0 Vegeta. And I definitely understand with having this one at hand, it definitely is really bad. Yeah, man, me personally, I just really don't like the figure too much. Maybe I'm being a little bit hard on it considering Vegeta is my favorite character. But yeah, man, unless you're trying to do what I'm doing by picking up every single Dragon Ball Figuarts, I wouldn't recommend you pick this one up. I would definitely go for the Super Saiyan Blood Awakening Vegeta because one, is cheaper than this, and two, it just looks way better than this. Hey, yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about it down in the comments. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. Till then, I'm out. Stay tuned.